Welcome to the Sunday service at CSLN. We are a welcoming and inclusive community of inspired individuals caring for and about each other and the entire planetary family. The Center for Spiritual Living Nashville offers spiritual tools for anyone seeking a more fulfilled and meaningful life through a deeper connection with a higher power or universal truths. Be sure to subscribe below if you enjoy our programs. Now let's join today's service.
Good morning. Good to see everybody. Thanks for coming today. And of course, online, all you folks that barely got out of bed and can't get dressed to come in, that we never see, that comment and have lots of opinions, but you could show up and tell us in person. We'd love to see you. Yes. Anyway, come on up, Gordon. I'll introduce Gordon properly when the video properly starts, which may be now. We'll do you a song. One of Gordon's originals, these are all four of his originals today. This is called One Small Light.
Give up your seat and move to the back, she heard the driver say. She told him there's no seats back there, and I've had a long, hard day. With that one act of defiance coming from that fearless girl, Rosa sparked a fire that spread around the world. One small light can spread a new direction, wake up the world, illuminate the night. One small light can start a chain reaction, and anyone can become one small light. They told him he should take up arms to fight the enemy, but he believed in peaceful means to set his country free. With hunger strikes and marches that spread from north to south, Mahatma and his people, they drove the British out. One small light can start a chain reaction, wake up the world, illuminate the night. One small light can set a new direction, and anyone can become one small light. Now you don't have to have a name that everybody knows to shine your light on someone and see how far it goes. One small light can set a new direction, and anyone can become one small light. Yeah, one small light can set a new direction, and anyone can become one small light. Thank you all.
Thank you, Gordon. I'm Reverend Lynn, and I'd like to welcome you to today's Sunday morning at CSLN. We're so glad to have you here and see your wonderful faces. And for all those people watching online, we wish you were here because we are having a fantastic time. And I understand that we're having a pizza party right after the service today. Yeah. And I also understand it's from New York Pie, which, a little plug there. They make a great pizza for all us pizza aficionados. So great service today. We've got a fantastic program, and one of my dearest friends, Rosemary Cathcart, as our speaker today. So thank you. Yeah, what a wonderful day we're going to have. Now here is Larry Ferragalli, our music director, to introduce our guest.
Thank you, Lynn. Oh, there's my audio. Today's featured vocalist has been a loyal member for how many years?
Oh, about 24.
Just about 24. Okay. Yeah. And you all know that he's doing his show, the Gordon Ellis CD release party?
Yes.
Or whatever you want to call it. Okay, that's Friday night, this coming Friday night here at CSLN, so come on by for that, for sure.
8 p.m.
He's got a full band, he's got singers, he's got more musicians, and he didn't ask me to play, but it's okay.
You're too good
Okay.
for us.
No, they don't want to be around me when they don't have to be, you know. Anyway, so give it up for Gordon Ellis.
Thank you.
In the midnight hour, all you see is the darkness. Though the dawn will soon be coming round. And when the storm is raging and the rain is pounding, you can't see the light that's just behind the clouds. But it's always there. It's always shining. It never left. It never went anywhere. Though the road you're on may be dark and winding, happiness still lives beyond despair, and it's always there. I was lost in a tunnel of pain and confusion, looking for some joy in my life. But now I've started loving the me that was hurting, and I can see there's light on the other side, and it's always there. It's always shining. It never left. It never went anywhere. Though the road you're on may be dark and winding, happiness lives just beyond despair, and it's always there. Sometimes we need to believe before we can see the reflections of our dreams. Though the road you're still lives it's always there. It's always there. Thank y'all.
Good morning. My name is Karen Sorensen. I serve as the treasurer for the Board of Trustees. Well, welcome to our center. We're so happy to see you here and hopefully out there in TV land. Please join us after the service for our Halloween pizza party, because today is Halloween. Yay! We have a couple meetings this week. Monday, we are having our team council meeting at 6. And on Tuesday, the Caring Hearts team will also meet at 6:30, and both of those are on Zoom. The links are always on the website. Our Gordon Ellis will be celebrating the release of his new CD called Messages right here on Friday at the center, 8 p.m. And like Larry said, he will be backed by lots of talented musicians and singers, and several of our players right here from the center. Snacks and drinks will be provided, and a love offering of $5 is suggested, and there will be CDs available for purchase after the event. We are going to be doing some visioning here at CSLN in November on Sunday the 7th and the 14th. Please come and take part of this very important spiritual tool to help assist us as we continue to grow our teaching and the healing of our community. The visioning sessions will be led by our very own David Arnholter. He is one of our practitioners. Members and friends are welcome to participate either in person here at the center or via Zoom. The link will soon be on the webpage. We have another new workshop coming out called Evolving Spiritual Practices with our Dr. Elaine Benson, and that's going to be held November 13th and 20th. This is a free online class, as she writes, to put new twists on some tried and true techniques. There's a sign-up form on our website. We're also looking for some volunteers, the Sacred Hearts team, Sacred Service team, which is the people that greet you and serve in the hospitality in the kitchen, and the financial committee. I'm looking for help too. Our community is currently in need to have folks donate their time, so please email Annie Golightly, our executive director, at admin@csln.org to sign up. Please mark your calendars and stay connected. We will find more details on our website as far as our classes and workshops. If you need a spiritual mind treatment, find our practitioners on the website. Choose a practitioner by using the individual contact form and submit your request. There are also some available here after the service. Stay connected and give love to our center to help it thrive. Please visit lovecsln.com. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and give us a thumbs up. Thank you and have a wonderful week.
Good morning. My name is Carl Franklin, and I am one of the practitioners here. And I would like to read this morning from our Science of Mind textbook written by Ernest Holmes. Thoughts are more than things. They are the cause of things. Things have no independent existence, since there can be nothing external to some comprehending mind. Our work is done in mind alone, and our entire equipment is thought and a knowledge of the power which it utilizes. This power is superior to the intellect in its creativeness. Only when we put our very best into our spiritual work can and will it satisfy us. A spiritual power is released through true thinking, that it is as much a law as it is chemical affinity. There is no deliverance of the real self without mental conviction. To have faith in God is to follow this faith through by having faith in the self. The real self is God, and as such, it is to be implicitly trusted. The spark that burns at the center of your own soul is caught from the living and eternal flame of the Spirit. There must come a time in our experience when we speak with conviction that which is within us. The conviction of the spiritual universe in which we live is real and powerful. The light cannot be borrowed from another. Each has been furnished with a divine torch, whose wick burns from the oil of the eternal and the ever-renewing substance of faith in oneself and in others. I'd like to do a spiritual mind treatment, and I would like for you to speak this with me and know this truth for yourself. As I speak this treatment, I do so in the first person, so I might invite you to make it personal for yourself. In this moment, this very moment, I acknowledge that I am one with the power and the presence that I call God. I do so with great joy and acceptance. I choose to live this day with my mind and my heart wide open to great clarity and to love. My faith comes from within, where Spirit resides, and its perfect expression shows up as my experience of life. I accept and I know I am blessed. I honor God's full and perfect expression of good through me and all of life. And together we say, and so it is.
So it is. So it is. Thanks, Carl.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm a better me.
Can we give it up for this band? Are these guys great?
Hang on.
And also Ray on the sound and Javier on the video.
You got my monitor on? Okay. Okay.
If anything can go wrong, it will. Nothing ever works out, it seems. If it wasn't for bad luck, I'd probably have no luck. Well, that's what I used to believe. But I must have done something right, 'cause ever since you came along, hey, that dark cloud around me has lifted completely. For once, I'm so glad to be wrong, 'cause I see a rainbow even when it's still raining, and I see the glass half full too. It's so amazing to see myself changing into the man I wanna be. Because of you, I'm a better me. Now just knowing that you believe in me can lift me above all my fears. Yeah, when I think I can do something I want to. Your faith in me makes the way clear. And I see a rainbow even when it's still raining. I see the glass half full too. It's so amazing to see myself changing into the man I want to be. Because of you, I'm a better me. Now you always see the upside when life starts pouring down, without my even knowing how you turn this heart around. And I see a rainbow even when it's still raining, and I see the glass half full too. It's so amazing to see myself changing into the man I want to be. Because of you, because of you, because of you, I'm a better me. Thank y'all.
Good morning. I want to introduce our amazing speaker. I love Rosemary, and she has just been hitting the heart of my need in her talk. So I look forward to this morning's talk. Now, Rosemary is a minister with the Universal Brotherhood Movement, a non-denominational ministerial organization with a worldwide membership. She has served as an ordaining minister director since 1991 and assumed the role of president of the organization in March of 2013. As a longtime member of CSLN's predecessor, Religious Science of Nashville, Rosemary took every class offered by Dr. Mitch Johnson, demonstrating her belief and appreciation for the science of mind teachings, and she has also helped practitioners grow into their role here at the center. And her talk title is The Magic and the Mystery. The mind is everything. What we think is what we become. Doing whatever we can to train the brain and keep the focus only on the highest and the best serves us very well. As Nikola Tesla said, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Please welcome Rosemary Cathcart.
The service here is amazing. Thank you. Thanks, Gwen. Well, good morning, everyone. How are we today? Okay, I'll say that again. Wow, what a great day. Look at all this sparkling talent that we're in the middle of here. It always is so wonderful to be here, first of all. But when you have somebody like Gordon Ellis, who is about to launch his new CD, how cool is that? Larry and the band gave you a great day today. Gordon is the perfect example of what we are talking about today. If he hadn't had the inspiration, the idea, the courage, and the wherewithal to actually create his new CD, think of all those parts that went into that, he and the world would be a much poorer place. So hearty congratulations, and also to Larry, my goodness, Don, Brian, Spencer, and we had the inimitable Mark Horowitz today too. What if none of these fellows had decided to study music? I know, isn't that a daunting thought? Yeah. These talents that we take for granted every week are actually part of the magic and the mystery of our life. That's what we're talking about today, the magic and the mystery of revealing who we truly are. And it is a circuitous journey. Before I start, I want you to turn to your neighbor, preferably somebody that you didn't come here today with, but if that's who you've got, no, really, look at your neighbor. I want you to turn to your neighbor, stretch our boundaries a little bit, and simply say, I'm glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here today. Really mean it, really mean it. Yeah, give it your best sense of warmth, genuine kindness, even if you are wearing a mask. The eyes truly are the windows to the soul. People always know what you're thinking if they look in your eyes. So, I'm glad everyone is here too, and I'm so grateful that we have such a lovely audience watching, also virtually. I got a bunch of emails this morning, so people were up bright and early on this Halloween day. We continue to live in a really topsy-turvy world. It's not going to stop anytime soon. People have really, they've lost their businesses, they've had to change their direction in life. But the thing is, life happens, and our job is to rise up to meet it. If we argue with life, how far does that get you? Nowhere. The important hour is always the present moment. The most significant person is precisely the one sitting in front of you or across from you, next to you. And when you give that individual your undivided attention, what happens? Your heart opens. They know that they're important. They know that they're being seen and heard. So remember that preciousness of this one holy moment, and always with the undergirding of the most important work any of us do on the planet is love. However you express that, however you do that. The teachings of unity and science of mind have been lifesavers for me. I don't know about you, but in order to help me grasp the hugeness of the possibilities that life holds, and they await each one of us. But we have to get out of our comfort zone, and we have to trust and take a leap of faith. What I have learned most through these teachings is to think before I speak. Can anyone relate? Yeah, I can get snarky in a nanosecond, as any of my good friends can testify to. But what I try to do, I try to wait a second, maybe 5 seconds. It's not an eternity. And in that time, I'm really breathing. I'm taking in life. I'm letting it circulate through my body. And I imagine that whoever is standing in front of me is someone I love very much. So what do you think happens to the snarkiness? Yeah, it dissolves. It immediately dissolves. How we use all of our magnificent gifts is entirely up to us. And how and when we claim our power is entirely up to us. That's why it's so important to play in the right sandbox. I cannot stress that enough. You know, did anyone else's mother tell them, don't play with so-and-so, they're not yours? I was the only one who had a mom like that. Good Irish Catholic mother. It was a true thing, because who you hang out with reflects upon your character, and people begin to associate you with whomever you're hanging out with. So really, up your game. Never, never drop your energy down to a level to match anyone else. What is that all about? It's not being your divine self. When we congregate with people of lower vibrations, we unwittingly, in our innocent attempt to be seen and heard and accepted, we kind of forget our values, we forget our principles, and we kind of drop our energy down to be with them. Woo! The minute you wake up, the minute you realize you are never, ever, ever supposed to fit in, it's futile. Expand your own vibration through prayer, through meditation, through higher-minded principles and ideals. That's why you attempt to stay in a place of reverence as often as you can. Then what you do is you allow other people to raise their vibration in an effort to match you. See how that works? It's a true thing, but if we dwell on loss, fear, worry, getting even, or deliberately thinking of ways to foil another's plans of life, what we're doing is we are unwittingly harming ourselves. This universe is brilliant. It's full of sparkling, creative, innovative energy, but it is a gigantic boomerang. Total boomerang. So if you're sitting there plotting or even holding a grudge about somebody who did something, I used to have a cartoon on the side of my refrigerator, and somebody swiped it. I can't imagine. And it was about these two soldiers in a little truck, and this was during the Gulf War. That's how long it was. And the American was driving this native soldier around, and the soldier said, "That house is where my enemy lives." And the American driving this fellow said, "Your enemy?" He said, "Yes, they've been there since 423. But I don't like their family." Woo! You know, the Hatfields and the McCoys, it's a real thing. What we send out in the world, it doesn't matter if it's the most loving, kind, charitable thought, or if it's something really mean-spirited, it comes back to us tenfold. That should be enough to think before you speak. Wait a minute, or even before you think, because emotions and thoughts always find a target. I try not to do that anymore. What happens when we celebrate another's victory, and we have so many talented, victorious people just in this room. When we celebrate thoroughly with every ounce of our being somebody else's success, and we are a witness to their hard work and their diligent attention, the universe responds in like. And we are also elevated. We become victorious. All we are essentially, not to minimize our brilliance, we are bundles of electromagnetic energy fueled by a divine spark, obviously. But these powerful bundles of electromagnetic energy are in constant motion. They do not sleep. They are constantly sending, receiving. They're in motion all the time, sending messages, images, vibrations. I love Reverend Mitch. I think he is a hoot. You are Mitch. I'm sorry. Has anybody noticed when he speaks, and he'll say something really poignant and really good, and then he'll go, all the time. It's like, yeah, man, that's right. But what he's doing is reiterating it for his own self. knowing that he's speaking truth and having fun with it. He's having a blast with it. In the words of Arthur C. Clarke, who, along with Stanley Kubrick, wrote 2001: Space Odyssey, any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. And according to Ernest Holmes, the science of mind translates physical form into mental and spiritual causation. It does not do this by denying the form, but through a right interpretation of it. The visible is an evidence of the invisible. The invisible is the cause, and the visible is the effect. In other words, to see who a person is, just look at their vibration. Look at their vibration, feel their essence, and even more importantly, sense how you feel in their presence. Are you happy to be with them? Do you look forward to seeing them? Do you leave any interaction with them feeling seen and heard and as though you truly mattered? Are you uplifted? Are you happy? Are you joyful? And if not, it could be time to mosey on down the road. Alone. I really appreciated a couple weeks ago hearing the Reverend Jack Fowler from Louisiana reference Dr. Albert Einstein. And it was a good message. It's still online if you'd like to hear it. Scientists, especially the most brilliant ones, always comprehend beyond the natural senses. In the words of the extraordinarily gifted Nikola Tesla, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. We just heard that, didn't we? If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Now let's combine that with being bundles of electromagnetic energy in harmony with the translation of physical form into mental and spiritual causation. Let's give this a try. I know I usually do breathing, but we're going to do a little something else. So get yourself comfortable in your seat, uncross your legs. You don't want to block any energy. So I'd like you to allow yourself to really sink into the chair, into the seat. Put the paper down, Candy. Yeah. This is all about you. I've got a bird's eye view here, right? So I want you to begin feeling your body completely supported in your seat. And inhale. And when you exhale that breath, just close your eyes. You're in a safe place. Breathe in the good vibrations of the entire universe. Breathe those good vibrations right into your physical body. You are in a very safe place. You are protected. So feel comfortable doing this little experiment. As you continue to inhale and breathe in all of the good vibrations of the universe, some of you might find it easier to have this energy pouring in through the top of your head. Others of you might feel more comfortable having it come up from the ground, up into your feet, flowing very comfortably through your entire physical body. Just breathe. Don't let your brain go sideways and try to think. Just be one with the universe, safely tucked into this one holy moment, surrounded by love, surrounded by light, surrounded by peace, surrounded by comfort, and surrounded by divine protection. As you do this, please trust that you are loved and being carefully cared for. As you give over to the sensations of the energies, the frequencies, these powerful vibrations of the entire cosmos, and allow the universe to come to you. Allow the universe to flow through you. Merge your energies together and feel that sudden upliftment inside. You are merging your energies with the brilliance, the hugeness, the divinity of the entire universe. Feel these magnificent vibrations and sense your own frequency being elevated bit by bit by bit with each breath to a higher vibration. Sparkling, tingling, energizing, and refreshing all at once, with a deep sense of rightness. Let yourself be filled to overflowing with this sense of oneness with all of creation. This is who you truly are. Now, gently and easily, let's return gently and easily, no rushing, to a normal, comfortable state of awareness, coming back very easily to the count of 3. Number 1, taking an easy, comfortable breath and inviting your body to come back fully to this moment, to this time and place. Number 2, taking another nice, comfortable breath, taking this easy breath in, and as you exhale, moving your hands and feet just a little bit, just wiggling those toes, coming all the way back into your physical body. And number 3, taking a third and easy breath, and as you exhale this time, just opening your eyes very gently, very easily, and look around at the exquisite and vibrant world that you have created for yourself. I have a lovely view up here because I can see all this sparkling light. Thank you for doing that. We are magicians of the highest and the finest order. We are capable of bending time, creating miracles, and making extraordinary contributions to our own life and then to the world at large. So how did that little experiment feel? I hope it felt good. I hope you touched into that brilliance, magnificence of who you are. You can go back to that same state later today. Just sit quietly. Sitting quietly is rare these days, but just sit quietly, support your body, keep your feet on the floor, and go back to that place. You'll hear the sound of my voice, and you'll go there easily. Be open to change. You can also do this tonight when you go to sleep and see where you might go in your dreams. Could be fascinating. It's a mystery, this life of ours, one we are constantly unraveling and revealing to ourselves and to the world. There are no limitations, only those that we create and feed through our fear. Many of us have come from childhoods of wounding and abuse, and if that's the case, do whatever you can immediately to heal yourself. As you do, all of those old fears and insecurities and sense of not being enough or somebody's going to hurt you or they will melt away. They will evaporate. Trust me on this. I promise you, it's an absolute truth. Release the old and create the new. When you release the old, you make room for magic. You make room for more mystery in your life. This spiritual center is full of great therapists and practitioners who are very skilled at healing those old, deep hurts. Let them help you. Reach out, ask. It was a really liberating day for me when I discovered EMDR, eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, and then also when I learned how to do EFT, emotional freedom technique, and found the works of John Bradshaw. I mean, all that together, woo, brand new you. Give it a try. So get on it as soon as possible. You're too valuable to keep giving space in your brain to mean, misguided, and probably dead people who are very hurtful, and all those old hurtful events. It does not minimize anything to heal. It's claiming your power for yourself, and that's exactly as it should be. I work quite a bit with the angelic realm, the ascended masters, the white brotherhood, who are also referred to as the illumined ones, and my own personal guardian angel. Every morning before I even get out of bed, I ask all of these loving beings to help guide my path for the day, to make me a true instrument of divine love, divine principles, and to be an aware and nice person. Remember when nice was boring? Let's go back to boring. I really want to be kind, considerate, and thoughtful. We never know what anyone is going through. We could be married to them. They could be our child, and we still don't know what their pain is. So just extending a little grace, being kind, what a magnificent gift. At night before I go to sleep, I go through all of these same divine beings. I ask to be cleansed and purified from anything I might have picked up during the day. I don't know if any of you have ever been to a mall recently. A few frantic people. But I ask to have that all cleared off and taken to the salt water. I want it healed. I want everyone healed. I always work with Archangel Raphael at night, asking to go to his healing temple. Some nights I ask for Lady Nada. Lady Nada is an ascended master, and you can look that up online. There are a million ways to be better and fuller and healthier. Listen to these concepts. To the quiet mind, all things are possible. The outward work will never be puny if the inward work is great. Let God be God in you. If the only prayer you ever utter is thank you, that will be enough. The best name for God is compassion. Wisdom consists in doing the next thing you have to do with your whole heart. The soul is created in a place between time and eternity. The eye through which you see God is the same eye through which God sees you. Above all else, know this: be prepared at all times for the gifts of God and be ready always for the new ones. For God is 1,000 times more ready to give than we ever are to receive. That all sounds a little new agey, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, it's not. But it tells us that many of the greatest teachers, like Charles and Myrtle Fillmore and our own Ernest Holmes, all studied the great German Catholic theologian, philosopher, and mystic, Meister Eckhart, who lived from 1260 to 1328. What we study in science of mind comes from ancient teachers, mystics, philosophers, and fabulous disciplines. Above all else, know this: be prepared at all times for the gifts of God and be ready always for new ones. For God is 1,000 times more ready to give than we ever are to receive. Let's turn that around. Turn that around today. Become a magnet for your good. Know that you are always in the right place, at the right time, doing the right thing with the right people. Conquer your mind. Conquer your mind. Keep those old thoughts that hurt and undermine you at bay by standing guard at the doorway to your brain and only allowing in thoughts of expansion, peace, loving kindness, and don't hang out with the complainers. No, the naysayers. Wish them well, but move on to a higher vibration of life where nothing of a lower frequency can find you. That's the magic. When you're vibrating up here, the bad stuff is vibrating down here, and it will never catch you. Now, once again, give a warm greeting to the same person that you greeted earlier. Really, come on, up. Let's be gracious. How nice to have you here today. Notice a difference? Your vibrations are so much higher. I can see the sparkle from up here. Love is always the guiding light. Welcome to the magic and the mystery. Please carry these words with you and raise your vibration. Rise to the occasion. Blessings to you and to all those you hold dear. Together now, and so it is. Thank you, thank you. Coming up here, Candy. Thank you. Oh, you don't need that?
No. I am quite moved. Okay, now is the time to give back to what serves us. I would like to ask our ushers to come forward now, and we can also accept your gift with a card in our bookstore. And for our online viewers, please make a contribution using the link in the description below or mail your check to our street address. Now repeat after me. Divine love, as me, blesses and multiplies, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive, and so it is. Thank you for your loving gifts.
I hear some music. Yep.
I've heard it said when a door closes on you, one more will open in time. There have been times when I've found something better after losing what I thought was mine. Now once again there's a dark cloud above me, and I'm bracing for bitter winds. my soul there's a voice softly saying something good's gonna come from this. And I believe that there's more to this life than we can see. Oh, I can't really say what it is, but something good's gonna come from this. My friend, I see in your eyes that you're troubled. I won't pretend to know what's best, but let's take some time just to know for each other something good's gonna come from this. Help me out. And I believe that there's more to this life than we can see. Oh, I can't really say what it is, but something good's gonna come from this. Here we go. I believe that there's more to this life than we can see. Oh, I can't really say what it is, but something good's gonna come from this. I believe, yes I believe, that there's more to this life than we can see. Oh, I can't really say what it is, but something good's gonna come from this. Oh no, I can't really say what it is, but I know something good's gonna come from this.
Thank you, Gordon, and thank you, band. Let's give them one more round of applause. Great job today. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes. And let's thank our speaker, Reverend Rosemary Cathcart, right there at the back. Thank you. Thank you so much. And also our wonderful practitioners, and they will, by the way, be in the lobby afterwards if you'd like to see them for a moment, because we never like to close without inviting you to get in touch with anything that you might need help with, and let a practitioner work with you, and I'm sure you'll have a very positive outcome. It has been for me, so I'm a true example of that. And so as we start to close up here, just I'll let you know that I've been in the kitchen smelling that wonderful pizza, and so I can't wait to have some. It's going to be delicious, so please join us in the hospitality area in our fellowship hall right afterwards. I'd like to also invite any visitors that we have for first or second time to just stand up for a second and let us thank you and appreciate you. Are you here? There we are. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. We love you and appreciate you for being here with us. And just want to invite our YouTube audience to come out and see us. We have a wonderful group of people meeting here every Sunday now. We're averaging between 65 and 70 people, so it's coming back, and we're having a great time. So thank you again. I'm going to ask our practitioner to come up and close out a treatment as I ask our other practitioners to come to the front. And then right after this treatment, I'll ask you to stand and join in our closing song. Thank you for being here. Love you so much.
Take a deep breath. There's one mind, there's one heart. And I'm going to pray this prayer in the first person. Please make it personal to yourself. one mind, one heart, one presence, and that is God, Spirit, Mystery. Whatever name, it is the unnameable, immense intelligence that is in us, works through us, works for us, and holds us in the lap of the immense intelligence. And I know that I am one with that in ways that are beyond my mental comprehension and definitions. I am in that presence now, and every time I become aware that I am in that presence and that I am here in love, things happen, situations get transformed. Real help comes in ways that I could never anticipate, but that are so generous and creative and amazing that it's as amazing as the moment when a baby is born and you first hear the cry of that new life in the world, and that new life expressing in miraculous ways, yet totally natural, because that is the way creation works. And I am the place of birthing a new creation myself, because Spirit is working in, through, and for me, and I can create miracles and magic in the mystery of the thought that I think, the mental atmosphere I cultivate, and the love I ground myself in. And so I know this week I'm going to be manifesting miracles. Miracles of simple kindness and compassion, miracles of creativity, miracles of support, resources, and community. Yes, even when we're separated because of the pandemic, we are still in community, and I am still in communion with people, whether I'm in their physical presence or not, and I am knowing that that communion expresses this week in sweet and wonderful ways that bring new life to every relationship. I release this treatment to the law, knowing this and even more is unfolding. And together we say, and so it is.
Thank you, Candy. All right, everybody want to
This
stand and
program
sing?
is a service of the Center for Spiritual Living, Nashville. May your life be filled with joy and prosperity in every way. Learn more about our programs or contact one of our practitioners at our website, cslnashville.org. You may also want to follow us on Facebook at CSLNASH. You can make a big difference with your financial gift at lovecsln.com. Please share the link to this program with a friend and join us again next Sunday. Have a wonderful week.